Danny Webster, Las Vegas Sun. Chandler, your line has been doing a lot of good things for the last couple of rounds. Obviously, the only thing was not getting on the score sheet tonight. You and Mark obviously got things rolling. Just what worked tonight at 5-on-5 for your line?
I think we just didn't want to lose. We wanted to push as hard as best we could, try to take their fans out of it. I thought we did a lot of good things last game and just wanted to continue that tonight and just try to have a killer instinct.
Front left.
Ben Goetz, Las Vegas Regional. Mark, I guess building off that killer instinct, you guys are in the same exact scenario at the end of the game, the 6-on-5. What did you like better about your execution there?
I don't know. Smitty, Carly, and Roisey took the chunk of it up front there for us. We had a couple huge shot blocks. As you saw, we broke a couple sticks making them, but guys just sold out. We got a big save from Hiller at the end. Yeah, but guys sold out to get it done. We did a great job at making sure we held the line pretty well. We chipped pucks out when we needed to. We got clears and kept it to the outside, really compact the net front, and like I said, did a good job at making sure nothing really got around the net, instead of not like last game.
Left side, second row.
Steve Barno, Associated Press. Chandler, you've been in this position before, but obviously it wasn't easy and the job's not done. But what's it like for you guys to know you're one win away from the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's a different game than the other ones. There's a lot more motion, a lot more everything. Everybody knows, what's going to be there. So, yeah, I think just try to play. That's kind of the biggest thing. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of everything. I think being at home too, the fans, everybody's going to be into it. Emotion's going to be high, adrenaline, everything. So I think the biggest thing is, just composed and just shift by shift. I mean, it's all the cliches, but I feel confident. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have been in this position before, and I think that's something that has benefited us. And I think everybody's going to be ready, and it's one win away from a lot of dreams for a lot of guys.
Left side, second row.
All right, Ian McIntyre from Sportsnet. And Chandler, sorry to drop potentially a heavy question on you in this forum, but you had a brother who had to quit playing hockey due to concussions before he had a chance to build a pro career like you have. Here you are with a chance to win a second Stanley Cup. Has that shaped your journey at all? Do you feel responsibility, or just what effect, if any, did it have on you?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that he's still dealing with. It's 12 years removed from making one of the biggest decisions of his life, and yeah, I mean, he wanted to be a hockey player more than anybody, and to make that decision at such a young age, it's something that he's still dealing with, like I said. And yeah, I mean, he's living through me, and watches every game. Says he feels or tries to not get too invested in it. If somebody hits me or whatever, and but yeah, I mean, he's good with it. He is doing what he loves now, and yeah, it's obviously something that is tough, but at the same time, it's pretty special for him to see me win the first one and hopefully a second one here.
Right side, second row.
Chandler, Tom Galiti, NHL.com. Just what does it mean to you to be able to contribute two goals in a Stanley Cup final game to get your team one win from the Stanley Cup? I know it's probably about the team, but just to have those kind of contributions in a game like this.
Yeah, it's a pretty special feeling to score in the Stanley Cup final. It's yeah, I mean, it was a great play by Whitey on the first one, and great play by Stoney on the second one. So it's obviously something that we wanted to just come in here and obviously win two, but get a split was the next best thing. So yeah, I think enjoy this one right now, and get ready for Game 5.
We'll take a few more questions on the left side, front row.
Jesse Granger with The Athletic. Sorry, this is for Chandler also. Can you just take us through your first goal? Maybe did you see the 5-hole open? Did you kind of open them up with the deke? Just kind of take us through that.
There was a quick kind of break before, and then, puck came out, had a kind of a quick look, saw one of their guys change, and it was a good play by Whitey to hold on to it. And I thought maybe just, kind of the quick transition might have, got something. I tried to just kind of make a quick play, not overthink it, and just went in. I guess didn't really try to think too much about it. Just tried to get it off quick.
Back right.
Hi, Mark. Corey Hirsch, NHL International. Your line got on the score sheet tonight, but another guy who had been off the score sheet, William Karlsson. Can you talk a little bit about him, what he brings to your team, and how nice it was to see him get one tonight, and what turned out to be the game-winning goal?
Well, William brings a lot of different aspects to the game, right? Wins faceoffs, kills penalties, plays on the power play, scores goals, defends goals. You see him out there in a lot of different situations. He's scored some big goals for us along the way. He's a little under the weather these last couple of days, so I think he's feeling himself tonight, and he was really flying. That whole line played a great game. You saw them, kind of hold down the fort for the majority of the last 2 minutes. But yeah, it's always nice to get some points, some goals. So for him to get that goal, it's 2-0. We get to 3. They get a lucky one, and they have their push in the third. So it ended up being a huge goal for us. But he brings a lot of different things. I think I've said in the past. For him, if I was coaching the team, I'd want him out there for every D-zone face-off too. So I think he kind of gets in that, little rhythm of taking a ton of D-zone face-offs. But he's a hell of an offensive player too. He's scored 43 goals in this league, and he's gotten a lot of clutch goals for us along the way.
Take one more question, front right.
François Gagnon from RDS in Montreal. This one for you, Mark. 3-1 in the finals. We know everything's at stakes. As the captain of this team, what will be your role in the next 72 hours?
It's a good question. I don't think I'm going to change really much. We've gotten here with a lot of guys buying in and leading the way. I missed the last half of the season, and the team got almost better and played incredible hockey down the stretch. We got guys, plenty of guys who have been in this situation before with a chance to close out a series. Just rely on a lot of past experiences and a lot of guys who have done it before. So I don't think any of us really want to change anything. We understand the magnitude of the process, but we're going to go home and take the game, as if it's a one game for us. So we ain't changing anything. We'll make minor adjustments to our game, I'm sure, but we want to continue to play our style, our brand of hockey, and be ready to go on Tuesday night.